Morning, everyone. It's 8:37 on this Thursday morning, and because it's Thursday, it's Claims Day, and a little bit more information about the economy. This is video number 2128. And tomorrow, by the way, they will be putting out those numbers. CNBC will be carrying it, but there won't be any markets. Government open, everybody else closed. Okay, Asia and Europe both a little higher, with the exception of the Nikkei. It is down 1.5%, which is pretty substantial. Okay, the numbers. GDP was 4.1, pretty much right in line with expectations. Claims 210,000 versus 212 expected, and 214,000 from last week becomes 212. Continuing claims up 24,000 at 1.824. Last week 1.8. So in line. Um, and we have some takeover news here. Home Depot spending 18 billion on a small contract company, SLS, which is key for not the big contractors, but it looks like this is a sizable transaction for them, and the market really isn't telling us anything about it. HD is 387.10, and that's up $1.21. So less than a third of a percent. The chart, though, looks pretty decent. Looks like it could add another leg on here if the market continues. Chart on the screen is the oil. I gotta say, I've pointed this out before. I'm going to point it out again. You're going to get tired of it. But we broke out here above this 79 and a half area. Peaked up a little, consolidated down. Now, here's what I want to mention about this. This consolidation is above the breakout. We broke out again, got up to 83.12. Consolidation again above the breakout. It's a little more clear on this chart than it is here, because it looked like we might be having a little bit of a failure before we flagged out. Same situation here. This morning we are up $1.30, and we're pretty much sitting right at the high of the day, and that is 82.69. So we need to get through 83.12. Today would be a good day to do it, only because um, it's a holiday tomorrow, which is essentially saying that how this looks on the weekly chart would actually be a little bit more informative. This is the 5 day, this is the 50 day. So we're just kind of stuck here. To me, it feels like we're going to 85, 86 nonstop. Okay, the metals. Gold up again, silver down again. This is getting to be like oil versus nat gas. Just keeps on doing this. It's underperforming. And frankly, I have no idea why that is. Okay, let's get to some of the stock names in the news and take a look at. We have HD. CZOO, there is no news on this one. Not really sure. There hasn't been any news on it in the last 20 days. But this is a trucking dealership, auto and trucking dealership, Kazoo. The stock started the week at 357, and in the last 3 days has gone up 61%, up 101%, and today's meager move of up 46%. I'm not sure if possibly this has to do with the Baltimore Bridge, more use of trucks. Really, no clue. Okay, SRS distribution at Home Depot, already mentioned it, 18 and a quarter billion. Restoration Hardware was an interesting one yesterday afternoon after the close. The stock had closed 296.99, up 10. On the headline news, it moved straight down to 269, so almost 30 points. Then it turned around and ran up to 325. So this morning, let me just bring you up to date. It is trading 327.15, which is up another 30 or 10%. So pretty extensive move to the upside on a miss in revenues and a miss on earnings. Guidance, though, was higher. Chemours, CC. This was the chemical division of DuPont. Stock got pounded yesterday, even though it beat on revenues. And the stock this morning is 26.40, down 248 or 8.6. Miller Knoll, Mlkn, beat by a penny, missed on revenues, guided below consensus, and revenue guidance below consensus. So naturally, they took this one out to the woodshed. 25.49, down 504 or 16.8%. B of A downgraded to hold from buy at HSBC, only down 11 cents. Disney down 7 cents at 120.90. This is all about the shareholders' vote on director nominees and giving Nelson Peltz a seat. And that's about it, folks. I really don't have very much more because with all of that news, none of it seemed to be market moving. The 10-year was up 1 basis point. The Dow, which was up 54, is now up 32. The NASDAQ looks to be opening down 18 after being up about 15, then 7, so coming in a little. And the S&P pretty much unchanged after being up in a very minor way. It's up $1.30 right now, and its range this morning that I've seen has only been like up 2 to up 3.5 to its current level. All right, folks, have a good one. I'll be back later.